because they're whose clues? Blues clues. We gotta find the last paw print, that's the third clue.
The most watched preschool show in all of the United States. Steve Burns, please welcome Steve. To our humble guest. My kids love it.
It seems that the show's meant to appeal to 2 to 5 year olds, but you go beyond that.
Yeah, the appeal is broader than that, and I mean, you saw the clip. I'm as surprised as anyone.
I used to. It's on the TV at the gym I go to in the morning before I knew the show, and they don't have the sound up. So I used to be on the treadmill, and I'd just see, and I had no idea what it was. And I finally now I know what it is. It's
you just were forced to work out looking at some strange stripy gnome
in the same.
Where is it done out of?
We film it in New York City, but we could film it here. I mean, it's just we could film it anywhere. It's just a blue screen.
Oh, is that a fake background?
Entirely.
And where do you get? Who picks you? How did you get the job?
Actually, the kids picked me. It was fascinating. I was just acting in New York, doing normal acting New York things, and it was just one audition I had that day, and I had a lot of ideas and whatnot, and they actually showed my tape to kids, and kids were like,
Gee,
was it much of a change of style, or were you doing a bit of David Mamet like this?
Right, exactly.
So what do you think it was that the kids
played
into?
I was the one who was really in the auditions. I was pushing the talk through the lens, talk to the camera thing, the direct address thing. And it really is the Rocky Horror children's show in a lot of ways.
Well, that technique we discovered seriously was invented by Liberace. Apparently he was the first person to speak to the camera like it was a person, rather sort of creepy sort of person, clearly. But that's actually a technique he invented. He was the first person to do that. And people this documentary on the ABC said people at home thought that he could really see them, and they'd dress up on Saturday nights and have a date with Liberace.
Oh, that's terrifying to think that I'm an heir to Liberace's throne.
Carrying it through.
Do you think if you actually, like everyone on all children's talks like that, and hello, if you actually talk like we're talking now, do children understand you just as well?
You've expressed it so well. I mean, and that's really the point of view that I work from, is that if you can talk to kids like this, and how are you today, and they will respond to that, but they know where to put it. But you can also talk to kids at their level of understanding sincerely as people, and you will maintain their attention, and you'll be able to develop it. And that's kind of a respect for kids, and that's really where we're coming from.
The guy who was big years ago, I'm not sure whether the Australian audience knows better, was it Mr. Roberts? The guy with the, hello, welcome
Mr. Rogers.
to Mr. Rogers, welcome to
yeah.
my neighbourhood.
Yeah.
I'm putting on my cardigan.
He was a little
He's a
disturbing.
weirdo, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
I'm putting on my slippers now.
Yeah, he was actually a genius, but I found him disturbing as a child.
Yeah.
And more so as an
on my
adult.
manifesto today. In my shed in Montana.
Do you get together with? Have you met? Because we have some pretty big kids hosts. Perform at Wiggles and Bananas and Pajamas. You're going to get together and chuck it around?
I would love to.
Yeah,
but time. Have you seen Play School's probably our flagship program?
Yeah.
We just a little taste to remind everyone. Have a little magic from Play School, just to give you a taste of.
We're making babies. This one's got little brown head. Now,
Please.
eyes.
Oh, Angela. No, that's not indicative.
See, I can guarantee you, in a few months, he's going to steal that. He's going to take it back.
I can't believe you people.
It's early morning.
You've been the children, Tom. Is that how it works?
Pretty much. That's how you convince them you make babies.
Steve, I've got a 2.5-year-old. Kids are a tough audience, aren't they?
Oh, it's the toughest audience.
Because they've got no idea. The other day I was just talking to him, and at the end, I'm trying to entertain him. He goes, "Daddy, are you finished now?"
Oh,
like
yeah,
they really. Do you do live shows?
No, no.
Right.
Not very often, but just the other day I was at a children's hospital and I'm reading poems. And it's a very happy endeavor, and I'm reading poems to this kid. And I'm like, "Did you like that poem?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Would you like me to read another one?" He said, "Well, if you make it funny."
But when you go to a hospital, do they kind of go, do you get introduced to kids that don't know who you are?
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, actually, no. It actually did in when I was in Canada once. But, I mean, if I have a pretty severe wardrobe disorder on the show, so when I arrive looking the way I do, they know something's up.
Right.
You know, they know that.
There's a host in the ward. Can we ask you? I don't want to dwell on a dark side to your past, Steve, but there was a rumour going around last year that you died of a heroin overdose.
No, that's true. I did.
Cleared that up. Excellent.
Was there a song? Heroin.
I sang a little song about it, and then promptly OD'd, and it was
Shake
over.
your silly hand.
Seriously,
heroin one.
this was going around on the net that you were
Dead.
Yeah.
I died of many causes. But you know, I understand. Like, I mean, children's show hosts make really good targets for that sort of thing, and there is, I think, even more so in the States, you know, a real instinct to corrupt that which is perhaps annoyingly pure. You know, and I understand that. You know what I mean?
It didn't shock us because all our kids show hosts out here are on the gear. As soon as they go to the ads, they're out the back shooting up and looking through the round window.
Do you get a little? Do you get attention from the? Because the mothers would see you a lot, wouldn't they? The mothers of the kids. And
Single moms are into the show, man.
so how you doing?
It's not bad. I was actually voted one of People Magazine's most eligible bachelors last year.
That's quite a...
Which it was great because I was sure Blue's Clues would end my dating career entirely.
So when you go out to a bar, what do you say?
I say, hi, did you ever watch children's television?
It's me. Well,
Your
it's
kids
on
love me.
Blues Clues, of course, 9:30 on Channel 9, and on Nickelodeon, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. We see a lot of you here, and thank you for sharing yourself with us tonight. Would you please thank Mr. Steve Burns? And coming up after the break, Professor Graham Clark.